This is Ben from Drumsound Bassline Smith, and you tuned in to Release with Reelax.
The number you have reached has been disconnected. The new number is...
The phone booth.
All right, here we go. We're in the phone booth. It's a great pleasure to welcome one part of a great outfit here. It's the first time in the phone booth. We are talking to Drumsound and Bassline Smith and Ben from the group. How are you, Ben?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having us on the show. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. No, it's great to have you on here. We like to mix it up with all sorts of styles, but I think you're probably one of the first true drum and bass sort of sound guys we've had in here, so it's great to have it in here. And you're at a level that is... I guess quite exciting for you guys. You've been many years busting it in the underground. You've been around for a while, but now you guys are having some unprecedented success with this, your new album, Wall of Sound, and some singles coming off that.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's been a long 15 years, and we've worked extremely hard to get where we are now. And the Wall of Sound album, it's been 3 years in the making, and it's a relief to have it out there now. And the feedback, the response has been phenomenal. We're quite overwhelmed with it, really happy with it, and yeah, we're just happy. We're just really happy to have it out there.
I guess you say 15 years for anything is quite a long time, but 15 years in the drum and bass world is quite a lot. To have stuck through it that much, I mean, it's known as a pretty hard slogging scene. You know, a lot of people really busting hard, and some true good talents as well. I mean, how have you guys kept yourself just pushing forward for that long?
It's just sheer motivation, determination, and passion for the music, I suppose. It's something that we all love, and we've all strived to be successful at and make a living from, and we enjoy working together, and we enjoy the music. So I think that goes a long way.
Absolutely. I guess it certainly helps if you get along with each other after 15 years. I'm sure there'll be a few barmies going on along the way, though.
Yeah, there's probably one or two. Probably best not to chat about that
now. We are talking to Ben from Drumsound and Bassline Smith in the phone booth right here on Release, and we're talking, it's exciting times for the guys. Album, Wall of Sound, Drumsound and Bassline Smith, that has just dropped. This thing is great. What's so exciting about this for you guys? I mean, it's been called the album of your careers, and it's sort of 15 years, you know, in the scene. You guys obviously know drum and bass very well, but you've then gone on to take on a dynamic of all sorts of other sounds.
Yeah, well, over the years, we've always tried to and aimed to cover the full spectrum of drum and bass, and we have in many respects. We've released on various labels across the spectrum of drum and bass, and I think this album represents that as well. Like you say, we have covered kind of different subgenres there and genres, and hopefully we've done it well and stayed true to our sound. I mean, only you and the listeners can judge that, but it's something that's close to our heart, like just covering various sounds. And there's three of us in the collective, and we've all got different tastes, and we're inspired by slightly different sounds. So yeah, I hope it's come across well in the album, and people enjoy listening to it.
One I'd like to ask you about, who is, I guess, kind of was a bit of an unknown up until maybe perhaps even just with your Through the Night single, was Tom Crane and his great vocal and his voice.
Yeah, Tom Crane is someone who's been in touch with Simon for a few years now, and the connection was through him. But he's an artist in his own right. He's part of his own band. He's a singer-songwriter, and he's just absolutely nailed Through the Night. And his voice just cuts through the track, and
yeah, the voice, you just hear it stand out, and it was a real standout for me personally, anyway, on the album. I mean, alongside, as we mentioned, there's so many to go on about. There's One in a Million with Fleur, who was a great talent as well. Mm-hmm. So there's, and of course, you got the Utah Saints on there as well. It's a great package of a variety of sounds. It is Wall of Sound from Drumsound and Bassline Smith. We're talking to Ben right now, mate. Not only that going on for you, which is exciting enough in a year, but then we've also got you coming down to Australia for part of the massive Stereosonic Festival tour for 2 days on every weekend of the festival around the country, which is exciting times.
Absolutely. I've been following our peers and friends DJing at Stereosonic the last few years on Twitter and Instagram and what have you, and it just looks immense. And I've seen the lineup; it's huge, and it's an absolute honour to be invited down to Stereosonic, and we're totally looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be the highlight of the year.
It's a great way to end the year, absolutely, and it certainly is for all the artists that come down, not only for the crowd response it seems, but for the camaraderie between everyone that gets to travel around together. And you have, as you said, many of your own peers to get up to all sorts of mischief, and of course great quality work as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, there'll be all sorts of little stories, I'm sure, to bring back home.
Now, what are you guys doing as far as there's talk of, I guess, shaping a live show performance for you guys for this?
Yeah, it's been in the works for some time now. The best part of a year, 18 months. We first did we supported Fresh Live at the end of last year, and it was like a kind of basic live setup, so that kind of warmed us up. But our full live show is ready to go now. We actually did our debut show at Door Festival in Belgium last month. It was by far the best show, possibly one of the best shows we've ever done, because it was just great to get the full live show there, all three of us on stage with an MC, all the visuals and the backdrop stage that we've built. And there was like 10,000 people in this tent, and they were just mosh pitting and everything. It was just incredible. It really was one of the highlights of the year, or even of our career. And we're building up to a full live tour later this year, so we'll have more news soon for that.
Brilliant. Well, do keep us informed on that one, mate. Mate, Ben, it's great to talk to you on this great album. We wish you all the best future success with that. I know the next single coming off that is Atmosphere, which will, I'm sure, follow great success as the previous ones that we mentioned, mate. We also look forward to having you down here very soon towards the end of the year. It'll be good times ahead. But before we go, mate, we always like to ask if there's something we can get you to play on the show for us.
Yeah, well, if you would like to play our next single, which is Atmosphere featuring Sam Frank, it's taken from the album Wall of Sound, and it will be it's released next month on 15th of September. So, if you'd like to play that would be a pleasure. Please.
Absolutely, here it is, picked by the man himself, Ben from Drumsound Bassline Smith. It is taken from the album Wall of Sound. It is Atmosphere featuring Sam Frank, as you said, right here on release.
For more, head to djrelax.com.